Hey Cancer, and welcome to your general forecast for July 2023. I'm Daniel Redwolf. For those of you new to my channel, welcome. For those of you returning to my channel, welcome back. And again, general readings, so they may not resonate with everybody. If they do resonate with you, definitely feel free to share, like, subscribe, and let me know how it resonates with you in the comments. I make sure I read all of them. So, what was I going to say? July 2023, I can't believe it's already the end of the month, end of the year, but definitely there's a big shift happening for I think a lot of the a lot of the signs. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my normal 8 cards plus a bunch of clarifiers. So, and to get some information, and finally the our ancestors cards. So let's go ahead and get started. If you feel resonated to, if this resonated with you and you want a more in-depth reading, feel free to reach out to me. Follow the link below to my website, bodysoulsphere.co, or the link directly to my scheduling page. You can go ahead and schedule a session with me. I'm doing the promos right now to be able to help you guys out, to get as many people help as much as I can. So let's get started. Yeah, I was thinking about it and I was like, holy shit, we're already mid-year. The time flies for sure. 5 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, okay. 2 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 6 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it is 4 of Pentacles. And 5 of Wands. So right off the bat, the first 2 weeks of this month are really going to be one of those where it's going to feel like a little bit of a tough beginning to the month. It feels like you're almost starting towards the end of June, heading into the first 2 weeks of July. Right off the bat, I'm seeing, especially with the 5 of Swords, where you're having to walk away from a relationship. Either it's a relationship in terms of work, a relationship from family, with family, something like that. But there is something, and right now I just kind of heard there might be a falling out with like a kid or one of your child, if you're a parent. So again, it's going to be walking away from something that is going to be painful, and it's going to cause you a lot of heartache, because I'm seeing that with eight of whatchamacallit, 8 of Swords. So it's really about being able to get to putting yourself first. I feel like it might be betrayal, it might be something where someone's using you, so they're taking advantage of you. So, and also you see the 9 of, is this a 9? Yeah, the 9 of Swords, where it's like you're running away. There's so much energy. So it is needing to walk away from this, needing to be able to walk away from this in order for you to finally celebrate and kind of gain your freedom again. And I know it kind of sounds weird too, that it's like walking away from a child or something. It's not you. It's more about them. And yeah, of course you play a role. You're going to play a role in something like that if there is a falling out or something. However, I feel like it's what's needed in order for you to move into the next phase of your life, in order for you to be able to move forward. It is going to make you feel sick. It's going to make you feel, if you are the child, and you're walking away from a parent, maybe it is going to make you feel sick. You're going to kind of feel grief, and it's going to, even like maybe you're walking away and you're feeling homesick. Maybe you are not falling out, but maybe you are leaving out of the country, out of the state. So there's going to be definitely a distance. So overall, there is definitely going to be something happening that it's going to make it feel a little bit crazy during the first 2 weeks of the month. And if it is in terms of a work relationship, I feel like for some of you all, it's definitely going to be worth you walking away from that toxicity. It's going to be worth you walking away from something that no longer serves you. Because when it comes to the work relationships, I feel like you were being used, you were being taken advantage of. And I think that's all going to come through during the month of July. and there is definitely going to be a celebration afterwards, especially with the Two of Cups. You're going to be able to find what it is. You're like that with that Two of Cups. Usually it means like marriage or something, but I really feel like your physical body is going to finally connect to your energetic body, so your soul, and you're going to be in alignment again. You're going to be in balance and harmony with your purpose, because I feel like definitely the last 5 months has definitely been a struggle for y'all, and it's really time to celebrate. For a couple of you, I feel that there is going to be a celebration. I don't know if it's going to be maybe because it is, you are stepping into your birthday month. You start with your birthday month. It could be that there's a celebration, because I get that with the Six of Wands. So there might be a celebration for you all. You might be going on a trip. So I just heard a cruise for some of you. So it's really celebrating and honoring you, and really putting yourself to the point, putting yourself first and asking, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? So in terms of finances, there is, especially with the Four of Pentacles, they're really making me feel like you really have to guard your finances during the month of July. I was like, what month are we? During the month of July, you really want to guard your finances, because there is someone that might want to take advantage of you. There's someone who might want to manipulate you in terms of wanting to buy something. I'm kind of getting this more insurance, in terms of like insurance or investments. Really pay attention to what you're investing in, what it is that you're doing, especially if you are older, in terms of retirement, closer to retirement. They're really making me feel like reduce the risk as much as possible, and that's normal common sense, right? However, some things, it might look like, oh, it's too good to be true, or you're like, oh, this is a great opportunity and it's never going to come again. There, I'm getting this sense like, just follow your gut, and for most of you all, I think like you're just going to walk away. It's not going to be worth the risk. But again, you're going to be struggling with your ego, and your soul's going to be like, no. Your ego's going to be like, no, just do it, right? So again, so you're celebrating the birthday, you're celebrating your birthday month, you're moving into that state of transforming in terms of career. Some of y'all might actually be getting a promotion during the month of July. So that's going to definitely bring more money. However, if you are getting that promotion, be very careful that you actually get the amount of money that you deserve, because I feel like when the promotion's going to come, they're going to want to really lowball you on that. So really pay attention to that. Really pay attention to what it is you're being offered, and understand your worth. Look up to see what other people, they're making me feel like, look up to see what other people are making, what other people are earning in that same field, in the same state, to so you can be able to get some comparisons, right? And start high and then just kind of work your way to the number you want. But they're making me feel like really have a number in mind, and I really feel like it's really going to force it, especially with the Five of Wands. It's really going to be, it's a battle between your ego and your soul. Your soul knows what you are worth. Your ego is like, no, just take whatever they give you, right? Just don't argue, don't rock the boat. However, they're making me feel like it's stand up for yourself, stand up for your power, allow yourself to move into that stuff. As definitely as a water element, I really feel like during this month, for a couple of y'all, I feel like stepping into the water is going to definitely be a big hit for you, and maybe that's why I saw the cruise ship for a couple of y'all. So it's, again, celebrating yourself, honoring your boundaries, respecting your boundaries, and allowing and pay attention to people not using you, not taking advantage of you. That's the word. So make sure that you do pay attention to who is around you, who's surrounding you, in terms of um, relationships. In terms of what's coming through, I feel like for a couple of y'all, there is, we are stepping into summer season for sure. So there is definitely a lot of weddings. I feel like there might be a couple weddings for here and there for y'all, but I feel like it's more about anniversary or something, that you are celebrating an anniversary. For someone, I'm feeling like there's a father figure giving you flowers, and that father figure, I don't know if this message is for specifically for someone, but I feel like this father figure is giving you roses, honoring you, and this father figure, I feel like it's already crossed over. So whoever that message is for, it feels like they're honoring you in terms of an anniversary, right? Not just your birthday. And the month of July is also wanting to remind you that you got to begin to step into your intuitive side. You really got to begin to focus on what it is that you want to do, where it is you want to go, because there is that intuition, there is that moment of trusting your gut. And when you want to trust your gut, when you trust your gut, you're pretty much accurate, unless the ego kicks in, right? But it's really about trusting your gut, trusting your instincts, because that's going to be what the month of July is for y'all. In terms of someone coming through, I really feel like anyone who are single, I feel like you're still having to, there will be someone finally coming through. You're going to be probably be dating. However, I don't feel like there's going to be a solid relationship finally coming through for most of you, because you're still struggling figuring out what it is you want, where it is you want to go with this relationship. For a couple of you that are already married, you might be choosing to renew your vows. I'm getting that sense of renewing your vows. There's a renewal. There's a re-engagement type of thing. So, and I'm saying that because every time I think about engagement, I think about Paris, France, right? The Eiffel Tower, and I'm seeing that. So again, it might be like you are getting engaged, remarrying, whatever, and for like the 100th time or whatever it is, right? So I know some people do that where it's like, hey, after 10 years, let's renew our vows and stuff like that. So, I feel like you're going to go through the same process. So again, it's going to be a month of celebration, a month of awakening. However, you do feel like there definitely is having to go through that struggle, or to figure out who can you trust, who can you not trust, right? Two of Pentacles, again, it's about bringing balance, bringing harmony into your life, into your reality again. And you also have the Emperor card. This really means that you really have to, the Emperor, every time I see the Emperor in this deck, it really means that you have to pay attention to who's around you. You have to be willing to cleanse the energy around you, especially with I don't even know what he is holding. It's a chess piece, right? It's a chess piece, but you're seeing the smoke right there. And it's so every time I feel like that, it's like you're bringing the light, you're cleansing that, you're allowing that energy to move, right? The Two of Swords right here. It is the Two of Swords, right? Again, betrayal. It's going to be about uncovering to see if anybody's trying to manipulate you, of any way. And Chariot, again, it's the yin and the yang type of thing, the dark and the light. It's about rebalancing your energy, rebalancing your purpose in life, and really identifying again what is it that you want to do, where is it that you want to go. And for a couple of you, like I said, you want to you're getting that promotion or you're getting a new job. Make sure you are offered what it is you want. I know with the Chariot, you're going to want to move if not you, if maybe they are going to want to move a lot quickly with the promotion or with the job offer. Push the brakes. They're making me feel like push the brakes, really be firm, and ask for what you need. Ask for what it is that you need, whether it's more vacation, whether it's higher salary, whatever benefits it is. They're making me feel like there has to be a balance. There has to be a give and a take, right? So it's about taking the blindfolds. They're going to want to try to blindfold you and just let that go. Really hold your power, especially with the Emperor energy coming through. Hold your power, hold your energy, and be firm, because you'll notice and you'll reap the rewards. The Knight of Swords, another one. It's again, for some of you, like I said, there is going to be love coming through. However, it's not going to be permanent. I feel like more of a dating type of situation. Seven of Swords, where it's again, you're going to have to be walking away from either a relationship, whether it's a toxic relationship. It can be again like with family, it can be with friends, but again, it's going to be walking away, cutting your losses. The High Priestess, this one always reminds me of, again, finding the balance, doing the shadow work, because you do have the thing, following your intuition, especially for that one. It's about really following your intuition and moving into that state. And then finally, another clarifier is the Eight of Cups. This really means that some of you might actually be wanting to move or be moving away and every time I see this card, because there is water, I feel like you are going to be finally moving away. If you do decide to move, you might be moving abroad, you might be moving to a different state, but it's going to be at a distance. There is going to be, and when I say distance, probably like 4 hours or more. So there is definitely going to be a distance, or maybe this person that you're having a break with is moving, not finally, but finally. Maybe it's a kid that's moving out of the house, and they're stepping into their phase of being an adult. Whatever it may be, there is a trip, there is a separation of some sort, and that Eight of Cups also reminds us, just like with the High Priestess, in the Chariot, it is about shadow work. I feel like I always say it in all my videos, not for everybody, but for a lot of the times, it's really, and I think it's because we always have to do with that darkness. We always have to accept our darkness as much as our light. And I feel like this is definitely the month you're still having to do that work. You're still having to move through that relationship of feeling that grief, of of the loss of friendship or the loss of family or whatever it may be. You're still having to go through that grief, right? And it might be anger that you're feeling, but it's actually grief. They keep telling me it's actually grief, grieving the person that you wish they were, or grieving the situation that you wish it was, type of thing. So again, try to be able to be very positive during this month, during the month of July, because it is your birthday month. There is a lot of stuff energetically happening. We just had the new moon, and right as soon as the full moon kicks in, I really feel like that's really going to kick some stuff up in your energetic field. So again, transformation during the last 6 months of the year, it's going to be really transformation for every single sign. And I've seen this across the board, where it's going to be as much work as you're willing to do is as much transformation as you're going to receive. And I know a lot of times we don't want to do the work because it's uncomfortable. However, the more you're willing to step into the discomfort zone and face that adversity, the more transformation you're going to occur. You're going to incur. You're going to get. And clearly can't talk today. But so definitely be ready for taking off the blindfolds. Definitely be ready for allowing yourself to move into that state and to move into that place of regenerating of recharging yourself, of regaining your control, of regaining your power. Because again, the more you gain your power, the more transformation you're going to occur. And with the Chariot, again, slow down during the month of July. Try not to go too quickly. Pay attention. I know we always want to give people the benefit of the doubt. But again, it's finding the balance, holding your boundaries. I feel like people might want to take advantage of you. People are going to want to, what do you call that thing? I can't even think about that. They're going to want to take advantage of you. They're going to focus on you not willing to hold your boundaries, and they're going to try to take advantage in terms of that way. So let's see what the ancestors say. Have courage. So again, have courage. As whatever decision you're going to have to make, whether you're moving, whether you're accepting a new job, accepting a new promotion, whatever it is, it's about having the courage. And courage is vulnerability, and it's uncomfortable. I will tell you that from experience. It is never fun. However, there are days, every single day I always say you got to choose courage over comfort. And it sucks. It's not easy. However, every single time I'm in the discomfort zone, I know I'm on the right path. Whenever I'm too comfortable, I'm like, I'm not challenging myself enough. I'm not moving through where I need to go, right? Especially like when I make these videos. It's freaky, right? Getting myself out there, getting the guidance, and I'm like, this makes sense. My sign actually makes sense to me. However, when I see all the other signs, I'm like, I'm really hoping shit makes sense to all these people watching, to everybody watching, right? Because I want to be able to be of support, of assistance to you, right? Also, like when I work with a client, I'm just like, oh man, I really hope all of this makes sense, because I'm just getting the download and I'm giving the information, right? So it's uncomfortable. It's vulnerability, getting yourself out there, putting yourself out there in public, right? So again, having the courage to get yourself out there, and regardless of what comes at you. So choose the balance, choose to find balance in your life, choose to be able to step into where it is you need to go, because there is going to definitely be a creativity. There's going to be a rebirth, especially if you move through July, stepping into the August month. There is going to be definitely the expansion. So overall, Cancers, happy birthday. I really feel like it's going to be a really great month for y'all, even though it feels like it's probably not, because you're like, holy shit, betrayal and this stuff and that. There's so much to experience, and it's not that we have to learn anything, because I always say that there's nothing to learn. It's more about what we have to experience and remember, and we have everything we need. So it's about re-experiencing, regaining your power, taking control of your actual physical life. And another thing that just came up was really pay attention to your health this month. This is a month where you're really going to have to start paying attention to, if you have any conditions like diabetes, high cholesterol, start paying attention to what you're eating. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. Make sure you're taking time to do some exercise. Even if it's going out for a walk for 30 minutes, they're making me feel like stay active, drink a lot of water, right? And, drink your vitamin C, whatever it is you need to take. But choose to start putting yourself first. Choose to start putting your health in front, in line, even if it sucks. Sometimes, there are times where I come home and I'm just freaking exhausted and I don't want to work out, and I do it. Even if it's 30 minutes, I'm like, I'm not going to the gym today. I am so freaking tired. I just do it here at home. I just literally just do a couple stretches, put on a video, whatever it is. It is like and all of a sudden it's like, okay, now I'm wired, but I still need to go to bed. So again, be active. Even if you put some music on and just start dancing while you clean the house, whatever it may be, right? But be active. Pay attention to the food you are eating, and even if you might feel like it's really healthy, it might not be, right? So all of a sudden, like, for me, I avoid blueberries because they have um, too many carbs, right? Um, I'll rather take raspberries and stuff like that. So again, paying attention to what you're nourishing your body with, because that is your temple. So overall, Cancer, it was going to be a great month, and I'm looking forward to what your comments have to say of how it resonated with you. If you resonated with me and if you want to get a one-on-one, follow the link below. Go ahead and get that promo. Use the YouTube promo or the YouTube 50, whichever one you're called to use. I'm giving a bigger discount because I'd have people ask if I would be willing to help out a little bit more. I know times are tough for sure. So I'm looking forward to see what happens, and I can't wait to catch you in August. Take care.